This video is designed to help you answer the cash flow activity case study. So there are a number of spreadsheets, and moving along, the cash flow activity is the last one. So the question up the top reads, you have been asked to prepare a cash flow plan for Club Train for the month of February to determine if a purchase of $150,000 can be afforded. So with cash flow, we're merely looking at the cash coming into and out of the company. So we're not considering profit or assets or liabilities or anything like that, just the physical cash coming in. So the figures that you're to work with are up the top here. And all we're really doing is rearranging the figures down the bottom. So you always start with an opening balance, which is from the previous month. So the opening balance here is 132,000. So I type that in up the top. Now then you want to add the cash in. So the cash sales here are $80,000. So you can see all I'm doing is rearranging figures I already know. So collection from accounts receivable here, 13,860. Now I'm typing it in. You could cut and paste as well, which is fine. So that's the total cash in. So here we want to do a sum. So the total cash is going to be 80,000 plus 13,060. So I'm going to go equals that one plus that one, and that's going to be the total cash in. From here, we want to record all the cash out. So less cash out, payment due to creditors. So let's find that. It's $47,000 here. So again, I'm just typing it in. GST due to the ATO up here, 27,000. So by now you should see that all I'm doing is transferring figures from the top to the bottom. Wages and salary, 20,000 will go there. Interest payment, $1,000, and so forth. So you're going to fill in all of that and do a total cash out. Now when it comes to the closing balance is going to be all of the cash in, including the opening balance, minus the cash out. Okay, so you'll get a total here, closing balance. Now this total here, the total closing balance, needs to be brought forward up the top here to become the opening balance. So whatever your figure is here ends up being transferred up the top, and then once again you just transplant the figures from above to the below, apply the same formulas, and you should get a closing balance. Now whatever that closing balance is should answer the question. So if it's more than $150,000, no problem. If it's less, then you know they can't afford that expenditure that they want to do. Now I'm going to show you an example of a completed cash flow so you can see how it should all pan out. So here we see a completed cash flow. So let's have a quick look at it. First of all, the opening cash balance has been transported here to be 32,000, just the same as the last spreadsheet. The total cash in goes here and it's added together. All of these other figures are placed in down here. The total cash out in this case ends up being $22,800. Here there's actually a formula applied to have a closing cash balance of $94,700. So the formula is D16 plus D20 minus D29. So here it is up here. Let me just do that again, sorry. So it's D16 here plus D20 here. Take D29, and therefore you end up with $94,700. And now notice that that figure there gets transplanted straight to the top here. Once again, all these different figures are put into this bottom area, just organized where they belong. And once again, the formula here is applied, and it's E16 plus E20 minus E29, same as the other column, to come up with a total here of $43,200. So with this spreadsheet, if this company wanted to spend $150,000 on something, could they do it? Well, the answer is no. They only have $43,200 here. So the idea is that you apply this same process to your particular example, and here it is here.